Every story holds a truth. Some teach us about power, some motivate us, others about love or betrayal. These aren't just tales, they're lessons. Listen closely, because somewhere inside, you might find yourself. There was once a man named Mr. Fred, a self-made billionaire who built his empire from nothing. He grew up in the slums of Lagos, barefoot, hungry, invisible to the world. Through years of hard work, sacrifice, and relentless determination, he rose to heights no one thought possible. But as the wealth grew, so did a small fear inside his heart. Did his family love him for who he was? Or did they love the life he provided? He needed to know. He needed to see their hearts without the blinding lights of luxury. So, one day, without warning, Mr. Fred made a decision. He called his lawyers, signed off his businesses temporarily, and left his mansion behind. He took nothing with him except a small bag of clothes and a simple old car. He returned home, looking like an ordinary struggling man, clothes worn out, shoes dusty, and no signs of the wealth he once carried. And he told his family a lie. "I've lost everything. I'm broke." The reactions were almost instant. His wife, who once held his hand tightly at galas and business events, frowned deeply. "You must have been careless," she said coldly. "What am I supposed to do with a poor man?" His son, who had boasted about having the richest father among his friends, scoffed. "I can't be associated with failure," he muttered. And just like that, they all began to drift away. No more warm hugs, no more laughter at the dinner table, no more support. It was as if his value as a husband and father disappeared the moment the money did. Days turned into weeks. Mr. Fred watched in silent heartbreak as the family he had built his life for treated him like a burden. He was ignored, ridiculed, and made to feel invisible by his own flesh and blood. But amidst the wreckage, there was one person who stayed, an old housekeeper named Mama Christina. She had worked for Mr. Fred long before the billions came. She was like a second mother, often scolding him about forgetting his roots. While everyone turned their backs, Mama Christina brought him food every evening. She listened to him without judgment. She prayed for him. One night, Mr. Fred asked her, "Why are you still here, Mama?" "I have nothing to offer." She smiled warmly and said, "Because you are family, Olga. Money does not change the heart of true people." Those words hit him harder than anything. After 2 long months, Mr. Fred decided it was time to end the test. He revealed the truth. He called his entire family to the same house where they had once lived happily. There, standing not as a poor man, but as the billionaire he truly was, he looked each of them in the eye. "I never lost anything," he said. "I only lost you." The shame on their faces was unbearable. His wife begged for forgiveness. His son wept, trying to explain away his betrayal. But Mr. Fred had already made his decision. He rewrote his will that day. Mama Christina became the largest beneficiary of his fortune. The woman who stayed when he had nothing was now blessed beyond imagination. As for his family, he left them with a lesson no money could ever teach. Loyalty is tested when the world thinks you have nothing left. And the truth of people's hearts is revealed not when you give them everything, but when you have nothing to offer. The story ends, but the lesson lives on. If it touched you, share it. Someone out there might need it more than you know. Until the next one, keep growing, keep learning, and never forget, your story matters.